Technology has grown at a tremendous pace since the beginning of the 21st century. The world we live in today was just an imagination a few decades ago. If we look at the progress made in the last few years, it is really exciting to think about how our lives will look like in the next 30 years. To satisfy this curiosity, I did a little research on what life will be like in 2050 and found out about some technologies that will amaze you. Let me tell you about them. Nanotechnology. In the last few years, scientists have made great progress in the field of nanotechnology and have discovered many new uses for it. Nanotechnology has the potential to completely change our lives. Experts in this field believe that in the future, nanobots can be implanted in our brains, which will enable us to connect to the virtual world more quickly and easily. With the use of brain-computer interface technology, our brain and computer will become one, which will make humans extremely powerful, who will have unlimited information and solutions to all kinds of problems that humans cannot solve alone. If nanotechnology reaches this level, then perhaps we will not need gadgets like phones and calculators because we will be able to use them directly in our brains. This is really exciting for the students of the future. It seems that mathematics is not going to remain difficult for long. 3D print technology is one of the most important technologies we can expect to see in the future. This technology is already quite advanced, but it is likely to be even more advanced by 2050. Right now we have 3D printed tools and houses, but in the future we will be able to print many more tools and maybe even some means of transportation. If the machines are manufactured on a large scale, then this technology will become more accessible to anyone who wants to use a 3D printer, which will make the possibilities of things that can be printed unlimited. If the current trend of open-source 3D printable files continues, then the day is not far when anyone will be able to print large items like furniture and even weapons. Well, I have an idea. Why not develop a cheap 3D printer that can print food? This technology will help in ending hunger in the world. This can prove to be helpful even if we face challenges like global warming. Medically, we are now moving from the end of mobile phones to the end of death. By 2050, death of a person may become a thing of the past. Through BCI technology, the brain will be connected to the computer so that the information stored in our brain can be transferred to the hard disk like computer files. This means that our memories, experiences and data can be retrieved and uploaded to another living being or maybe an advanced humanoid robot. Similarly, the brains of people who are more intelligent and knowledgeable can be preserved through this technology so that they can continue working on innovations. Another big improvement in the medical field can be that it will become possible to completely cure serious diseases like cancer. However, the only disadvantage of this development can be that when a new technology comes for the first time, it is very expensive, due to which it may take some time for common people to get access to this life-saving technology. Transportation. Another area which will see huge development is transportation. By 2050, major changes will be seen in transportation. The way companies like Tesla are testing self-driving cars, it can be estimated that by 2050 the technology of completely self-driving cars will be developed. If we look at some of the benefits of such self-driving vehicles, then there will be a significant reduction in traffic-related deaths because these vehicles will work in coordination with the traffic control system. Another big advantage will be that with self-driving vehicles, there will be a change in lifestyle in which people will not need to drive. This will allow passengers to rest or work more during the journey, which will make the time spent in travel more useful. Another interesting development is Elon Musk's Hyperloop One project. In this project, public transportation will be made underground through electromagnetic levitation, where the speed of the trains can be up to 310 km per hour. This train it will give people the option of fast, cheap and clean transportation, and if most people use this system, then traffic-related incidents will also be reduced significantly. Fuel. The fuel used for transportation in future will be completely based on renewable energy. Currently the world is facing the challenges of global warming and decreasing reserves of natural resources, so we need to move towards a more sustainable energy source. The automobile industry is also working in this direction so that harmful vehicle emissions can be reduced. We have to look for a fuel that can completely eliminate carbon emissions. Along with this, intensive research is also being done on ocean wind, solar and thermal energy. A company named Blue Rays is working on a project that can completely eliminate the use of fossil fuels. Hopefully Blue Rays and its partners will soon succeed in this mission so that we can get relief from the environmental problems we are facing. Another solution to this problem is to use only electric vehicles in the future. Electric vehicles will not only reduce carbon emissions but will also ensure that we can move towards environmentally friendly transportation. Space exploration. If the solution to the current environmental problems is seen anywhere, then it is space exploration and colonization. Companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are trying to bring a big revolution in space technology. Their aim is to build colonies on other planets and settle humans there. By 2050, due to all these efforts, space tourism will also become a reality, although this facility will initially be available only to those people who can afford it. Think, just like today we travel by bus or train by paying money, in the future we will travel in space by paying money. New places to visit during children's holidays can include places like Mars and Moon. However, traveling to Earth's orbit will still be quite expensive, so initially this facility will be available only to very rich people. Artificial intelligence. One thing that will probably be easily available to everyone is artificial intelligence. The AI that we are using today is very advanced anyway, and it will get better with time. So just imagine how much advanced AI will be in 2050. Some specialists believe that AI can one day surpass the capability of the human brain. This sounds scary, especially if it creates the threat of a robopocalypse. That is, it is possible that AI may become so intelligent in the future that it may become a threat to human civilization. But the good thing is that scientists are still trying to include all the necessary human values in AI so that it can be made a part of our everyday life. The development of AI will also bring a big change in the workforce. Along with this, huge changes will also be seen in the job market. At the speed at which things are moving forward, it is estimated that by 2050, half of the world's jobs will be gone, which will be taken over by AI machines and robots. Many of us may have to reconsider our career path. Education. As the job market changes, education will also see significant changes. There has already been a rise in digital learning, especially during the pandemic. By 2050, fully digital schools will become common. Even if some normal schools remain, books will not be needed there. Tablets and laptops will be used instead. For higher education, experts believe that more than 70% of the student population will enroll in online degrees, which will make education more globalized, which will be an important step towards making good education accessible to all. I think that at that time online classes will also be taught by AI-powered robots. Robots will prepare course material, give lectures and also check assignments. The metaverse. Now we come to the metaverse. Through the metaverse you can interact with other users. It will be like a simulation, in which there are actors representing the users. As the functions of the metaverse develop further, by 2050 it will be able to provide a full virtual experience, which will include everything from shopping to travel, and you will not have to go anywhere. Everything will be done sitting at your home. People will be able to choose to share their virtual experience with the world. Imagine you are traveling to your favorite holiday destination with your family, only you are not physically there, but that place will be in front of your eyes and you will also be able to feel the atmosphere there. This is what the metaverse will provide. I feel that the more we connect with each other online, the more we get physically distant from each other. Money. The next thing is money. Although we will still use money in 2050, one thing that has been decreasing in the last few years is cash. Cash may not be useful in 2050. Due to AI and decentralized finance, all transactions will be done virtually and new modes of financial transactions will emerge. As the world gradually starts adopting these technologies, we may not even have to do our grocery shopping ourselves, which will make traditional paper and plastic money even less useful. Just like Tesla orders its car parts as per the need, our automated pantries and refrigerators can order our groceries. That is, your fridge will see for itself what is missing and order it. Talking about automation of home appliances, homes of 2050 will also be fully automated. Smart homes are already a part of our lives, but the developments in it in the next few decades will be far ahead of the current technology. Smart homes of 2050 will have completely AI-driven functions that will understand your moods and needs without any command. Apart from this, there will be interactive hologram televisions, which means that you can call your hologram TV just by verbally and it will appear in front of you. The best thing will be that you will never need to look for the remote because you will be able to control the TV with your mind. As we told in the beginning of this video while talking about nanotechnology, so in this video we saw what our future will be like in 2050. One thing is certain, that at the speed at which technology is progressing, I have no doubt that by 2050 the world will have changed a lot, but along with this, by 2050 we will face a very big problem. If its solution is not found, it is impossible for human civilization to survive. If you want to know about this, then give this video a like and subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments how you liked this video. See you in another video. Till then, thanks.